makers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandy and I am the founder of Love You Candle Company, and in today's video I'm super excited because I'm going to review with you guys these new scents, these fragrant oils that I purchased from a new company. And I want to thank, first of all, to Jeff Stanley for the recommendation. He did post the announcement on the Facebook group, and of course I was intrigued. I wanted to go try, so I did purchase 12 scents. I purchased 12. Typically I only purchase about 6, but I purchased 12 for purposes of this video as well, because I did want to share with you guys what I thought of these fragrances and everything. So without further ado, let's get started. So I've never heard of this fragrance company, and it's actually new. However, I did read in their bio and their website that they have been in business for about 15 years, that they have been making candles that long of a time, and they were excited about in launching their own fragrances that they feel that have been their best sellers, and I was super excited. So let's jump right in. So these are the 12 scents. I separated them into 6, no big deal, only because these 6 I have already made candles and wax melt testers, and these I have not yet. So I do have a little bit of, I do have some feedback, at least of half of these that I purchased. The other half I still have to do some, which my next video will be pretty much consisting of these 6 fragrance oils. So let me start off with the ones that I have already tested. And first of all, let me show you the bottles. What I love about these bottles, typically, let me show you the other ones from Candle Science and these other 1 ounce bottles that I have, so you can more. Okay, so typically, anytime I've purchased fragrance oils, and I have only purchased fragrance oils from 4 different companies, and that is the Flaming Candle, which you can see here, the Flaming Candle. This is from California Candle Supply. The next one, of course, everybody knows, is Candle Science. This is their bottle. And then Pro Candle Supply. So typically, if I have purchased a 1 ounce bottle, I'm only able to either make 1 candle or a couple wax melts, but I can never do both. What I love about these bottles, if you look at the size difference, these are 2 ounce bottles. You see there the size difference? These are 2 ounce bottles. And what happens, I did not like that. And I'm not a fan of purchasing 2 sample bottles, so I would only end up making a candle. But with these, I actually was able to make 1 8 ounce candle and 1 clamshell of wax melt. And the reason why I like testing both at the same time is because I use 2 different waxes. My wax for candle making is different to my wax for making wax melts. So the wax that I use for making my candles is wax number 10 from California Candle Supply, and the wax that I use for making my wax melt is TW30 from California Candle Supply. So they're 2 different types of wax, so I wanted to know exactly how would these fragrances, I always want to know how would the fragrances smell different if I use one wax versus the other when I'm selling my wax melts versus the candles. So what I love about these is that they're like $3 and some change, and I get 2 ounces, which I think that's an amazing deal. So let's jump right into these smells. The first smell is lemon sugar cake. Let me see if you can see it. I love their logo. I love how clean their label is. So this one right here, I'm not a fan of key lime pie or lemon pie. It's not my thing. But when I smelled this one, I was like, oh, I totally smell the lemon, the citrus, and it reminds me of like Italian ice. I don't know if you guys are a fan of Italian ice. I love Italian ice. I prefer it over ice cream, to be honest. And it gives me that summer Italian ice feel. That's what I smell. And in this one, I did do a wax melt. I actually made them yesterday. I made a wax melt and a candle. Here is the candle, and here is the wax melt. I filled this up with 2.4 ounces, exactly. And it smells so good. Now when I smell it, it gives me like this nostalgic feeling. It reminds me of like my grandma when she would cook and the whole family would come over. It's such a nostalgic smell for me. It smells so amazing. It smells really good. I can't wait to burn it. And then the wax melt, it smells the same. Yeah, it smells the same. I feel that there's no really difference in smells with the two waxes, so that's a good thing because there's a consistency. So lemon sugar, definitely love it. I highly recommend it. I'm not a fruity type of person that likes fruity scents, but this one definitely, again, I keep going back to it. I love it. The next one here is strawberry peach champagne. Okay, strawberry peach champagne. When you first smell it, I'll be very honest, I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but my personal preference, I didn't like it because I feel like I smell the strawberry and I smell the hint of peach, but I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. And I did make the wax melt, and I did make the wax melt on the candle, which is right here. And I don't know, maybe when I burn it, it'll smell more, but the cold throw, I'm not really smelling it too much. Yeah, I don't really smell the cold throw too much. Maybe when I light it up, you know, I have to let these candles cure. But yeah, so I wouldn't say not to get it. It's a sample. It's you know, it's 2 ounces. You might like it. I'm not a fan of it though. The next one up is cedar, musk, and lavender. So cedar, musk, and lavender. I am a sucker for musky smells. That's just the smells that I love. I do like some florals. So this one's interesting. This one actually reminds me of mahogany antique wood. The cedar, musk, and lavender, I do not smell the lavender at all. Yeah, I don't really smell the notes of the lavender in here. It's more, it definitely reminds me a lot of mahogany antique wood. It's definitely an amazing musky scent. I highly recommend it. I feel like this is a candle that I would call him. Like, it's totally him. It makes me think of him. And by him, I mean my husband. No, but guys, this one is amazing. I love it. If you love musky smells, especially, you know what? This would be an amazing scent for Father's Day. Oh my God. I love cedar, musk, and lavender. Definitely. I don't, like I said, I don't smell the lavender tones, but it smells amazing. The next one we're going to do is brown sugar and fig. Oh my God. Brown sugar and fig. Guys, oh my God, this smells so good. But see, here's the thing, right? I'm weird like this. There's sometimes that there are certain smells that I will resonate them with something else. And this one right here, when I first smelled it, I'm like, why does this smell like crazy glue to me? And I smelled it and it smells like crazy glue. Like it really does. It smells like crazy glue. But I smell the brown sugar and the fig. And this is a candle. I'm not saying I look crazy glue how it smells. I actually think it's hideous. But after you get that first sniff, then you start smelling what the scent really is of brown sugar and fig. And oh my God, it smells, it's such a feminine smell with warm tones. And it's just so delicious. I can only imagine this in a perfume. Brown sugar and fig is definitely a must. Next one, bamboo and teakwood. So I thought this was an interesting mix of bamboo and teakwood, because in my line I do have bamboo and coconut, and that's like one of my best sellers. I love, love, love that scent. Now this one, I definitely smell more of a musky, not too much. I smell the teakwood. I don't really smell the bamboo. Like, I don't smell the bamboo, like that freshness. But it's right there along with cedar, musk, and lavender. It's definitely a musky smell. It's really good. I like it. Okay, the next one is cactus and sea salt. Cactus and sea salt. I love anything that has sea salt in it. Actually, one of my best sellers also is sea salt and blossom. Oh my God, guys, that scent is so refreshing. It doesn't last long on my website. If you go to my website, it's sold out. Mostly every time I restock, it just gets sold out. It's one of those scents. So this one right here, I definitely smell the oceany, I get sea salt vibes for sure. I don't know about the cactus though. It has a very flowery smell to it too. I don't recall the notes of this one, but it's a very fresh spring scent for sure. It's definitely a spring scent. Very fresh. I love it. All right, so okay, so just a little note, this is my brown sugar and fig. And oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good, guys. You totally have to get it. Oh, wow. All right, so now we're gonna go over with the 6 scents that I have not made candles or wax melts about. So we're just gonna basically try them right off the bottle. And the first one is Cranberry Woods. Cranberry Woods has a very fall, winter vibe to it. However, it's one of those scents that you can actually have and get away with having it all year long. You know how there are some scents like pumpkin chai, for example, or anything pumpkin. It's really only like fall and winter that you can get away with that. And honestly, hey, it's your home. You can put whatever scent you want. But typically, for sales purposes, people tend to buy towards the season. Not so much what you as a candle maker want personally. But this one right here, Cranberry and Wood, I love cranberries. I love the scent of cranberries. I feel like cranberry should be in like almost every single winter or fall scent. It's just, I love the smell of cranberries. But this one has a very like earthy cranberry, like sweet vibe to it. I really like it. I would highly recommend it. If you in your line, you tend to have those fall and winter scents around all year long, and they do good. I feel like Cranberry Woods would be definitely one of those scents that would do amazing. The next one is Cherry Amaretto. So I was intrigued by this due to the Amaretto. I like cherry on its own, but I was intrigued. Amaretto, okay. So This one right here has a very like, I think of, what is that cherry? There's like these candies that they're cherry. And that's what it reminds me of. I'm very intrigued how this would smell like, but this would have been perfect for like a Valentine's Day scent. So hopefully they have this for next year. I'm not doing, side note, I'm not doing a Valentine's Day collection. I just have so much going on that I'm just not, I was just not going to be able to launch in time to do a Valentine's collection. But I do see a lot of you out there doing it. And I think it's so cute. But this would have been perfect for a Valentine's Day scent. Even Mother's Day. Yeah, cherry amaretto. It's so sweet. It's very pleasant. I like it. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. The next one is bergamot and sandalwood. So this one right here, I love sandalwood personally. But I feel that sandalwood is one of those scents that you can't just mix with anything. You have to be like careful because sometimes it just, you know, it just won't work out. But this one right here, it's very strong and I don't like it. I'm going to make testers candles, but I don't think this is going to make it to my line. Only because it does give me like a medicine feel, like hospital. Yeah, not really liking this one, but I'm pretty sure some of you might. By any means, don't get discouraged by my opinion of these scents. We are all different and I may not like it, but you might absolutely love it. Also, keep in mind that when it comes to scents, it's not just about your liking. There are scents in my line that I don't like at all. One of them, I'm not a fan of Magnolia Blossom, but it's one of my best sellers when it comes to my floral section. And I personally don't like it, but my customers love it. So, hey, I'm making candles for them, not for myself. The candles that I make for myself, of course, I'm going to make the scents that I love. Like the one I'm burning in the back is Cashmere Plum. I mean, it's one of my favorite scents. How do I not love Cashmere Plum? But Cashmere Plum is a good seller, but other scents perform better than the Cashmere Plum, for example. So don't get discouraged if you don't like something. Ask your, you know, your friends and family opinion. If you live, like I asked my husband, hey, what do you think of this? One of my friends, I also asked her, hey, smell it. She's always smelling it with me. And she's like, oh, I like that. I like that. And honestly, I appreciate their feedback because it's not just about my scents, what I like. Okay, so the next one, of course, guys, this is like, if you don't have this in your line, you have no idea what you're missing out. I decided to get this one just out of curiosity, just to make sure if it changes in any way, and it's Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops smells just like Fruit Loops. All the other Fruit Loops, the one that I use is from the Flaming Candle, and I'm actually sold out of Fruit Loops. 100% sold out of Fruit Loops, and it always sells out. It's like the Sea Salt and Blossom. It always sells out. Mahogany Teakwood. It always sells out. It's those scents that they just like, as soon as they come in the door, they leave right out. And Fruit Loops is one of them. Oh my God. This Fruit Loops smell is actually a little bit stronger. See the change in my voice? It's actually a little bit more stronger than the previous Fruit Loops that I have smelled from the Flaming Candle. And mind you, Flaming Candle has one of the best scents that I have tried. The next one that I'm going to try is Nature's Garden, because I've heard really great reviews about them. But as far as the smell, it smells just like Fruit Loops. Like if you opened up the box and you just, that sniff, but it smells stronger, which I'm curious to see if I'll even need to use the 10% fragrance load that I usually do. Fruit Loops is amazing. It smells so good. Next up is Raspberry Sangria. I was curious about this because I love raspberry scents. I love how they smell. They're fruity, but not too overpowering. So I was curious to see how how raspberry sangria smelled. And it smells very pleasing. It's a candle. So here it is. It's a candle that it's definitely spring, potentially summer, 100% Mother's Day scent. But it's one of those scents that I feel would go amazing like either in a bedroom or bathroom. You know how, I don't know if you guys are like this, but my candles personally, that there are certain scents that I like to go in different parts of the room. Like my sea salt and blossom is a scent that I love in the bathroom. I love it in the bathroom because it just makes sense to me. So the last one is chestnut and birch. So you could see. So chestnut and birch. Oh, wow, guys. Oh my goodness. This smells amazing. You guys have to get this one. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something about making candles. This is one of my favorite parts of making candles, the fragrances, testing fragrances, smelling fragrances, the different varieties. To me, that is the highlight of me making candles. Oh my God. This smells sweet with a hint of musk, with a hint of fresh. It just has all these different components. And I smell the chestnut too. It's such, this is a universal candle smell, meaning you could use this candle anywhere and everywhere. It just smells so amazing. Oh, wow, guys. So there you have it. Those are all the scents. And what I'm going to do is in the description box below, I'm going to go ahead and put the names of all these 12 scents. And right next to it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write, I'm going to put the link to their website. I feel that you guys should definitely try them. I love everything about their scents so far. Obviously, I can't say, oh my God, it's 100% amazing, it's a go, because I have not burned the candles yet. I'm gonna wait. My wax usually cures in a week for testing. I do still wait the 2 weeks before putting them on my website, before selling them. But typically for testing purposes, I wait a week for my candles to cure to then light them up to test. But I will make an updated video. It's probably going to be embedded into another video, kind of like just giving you guys an update of these scents. I'm going to make more wax melts and candles of the other 6 scents. And that's it. I hope you guys do try Midwest Fragrance Company. Again, let me show you their logo. And their website is right there, which is midwestfragranceco.com. And like I said, again, I love these 2-ounce bottles. I think you're getting a lot for your money here with these 2-ounce bottles. And right now I saw on their website a promotion where if you purchase, I believe 10 bottles or more, each one, you'll save 10% off on each one. So that's what I did. I actually bought 12 and I saved 10% off of each bottle. Their shipping rates are not expensive. Their shipping rates are fair. So I highly recommend them, guys. Go ahead and check them out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.